Like manufacturing, energy is having its own moment in the sun here in the United States. In fact, some experts argue that the turnarounds are linked.
The Boston Consulting Group estimates, 600,000 to 1.2 million manufacturing jobs could be added in the U.S. between now and 2020. I think that's a pretty reasonable assessment. Probably half of that figure will come from shale and the increased advantages that the U.S. has because of energy.
According to one report, several chemical, metal, and industrial manufacturers are looking at and arguing about whether or not it's a real turnaround. Surge in shale and oil gas is also boosting demand for their products, and today our Made in the USA series takes us to Texas, where oil and gas are kings. Big cities like Houston and San Antonio are not only the only areas to benefit from natural gas drilling, smaller towns are also seeing a big boom as well. Ginger Vaughn takes us there.
Texas produces about 36% of America's crude oil. That's 3 million barrels every day, according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration. Much of this growth is due to the increased output of oil and natural gas from hydraulic fracturing or fracking in areas like resource-rich Eagle Ford Shale in South Texas, which puts out nearly 1 million barrels per day. The growth is spread to cities within the Eagle Ford Shale development zone. More oil and gas contract workers are good news for Sheriff Jody Zaveski, who operates Ruby's Diner with his wife in Cuero, Texas.
2 years ago is when we opened, and it's just been crazy. We began with the small dining area, and in just a matter of a couple of months, we had to enlarge and move across the hall because we had so many people standing in line out front wanting to eat.
It's not only more customers consisting of oil and gas contract workers that keeps Zaveski busy. He says hotels, car dealerships, and even grocery stores are all expanding too, and traffic has increased by 300%.
The issue with getting any bigger is you'll drive up and down the streets, you see that there are help wanted signs everywhere. It's really difficult to find folks who want to work because we had a kind of a large amount of unemployment there until the Eagle Ford got here. And now once the Eagle Ford got here, anybody that wants a job in DeWitt County can get a job.
Small cities like Cuero are not just experiencing growth from the oil and gas boom in the Eagle Ford Shale, but are also contributing to the core of economic activity in the state.
DeWitt County Judge Daryl Fowler says across the board, local businesses are seeing a boom.
Restaurants are open in the evening. That was something unheard of 5 years ago, and there's almost a hotel on every square city block now.
As energy firms continue drilling, Fowler expects the growth to continue.
More and more of the things that we see are oil and gas related, whether that be permits for new driveways to go into ranches to build drilling locations, or permitting for pipelines coming through the county, or even contractual issues.
Meanwhile, for Sheriff Zaveski and his busy restaurant staff, he hopes he can just keep up with hungry patrons who want a seat at Ruby's Diner. Ginger Vaughn, CCTV, Cuero, Texas.